Hi, my name is Babelborn, and today I want to show you how you can color your pages in a planner, a bullet journal, a notebook, or any book you want to color in that has thin pages. Normally we color in on a paper that is thick and sturdy like cardboard and such, but if you want to color into your planner, you have to take care you do not use any colors that will bleed through the paper. As you can see here, I have stamped this this lighthouse and colored it with my brush pens, my water-based brush pens, and they bled through the page, as you can see here, a little bit. If you use your trustworthy alcohol markers, this will bleed even much more into the paper, soak into the paper, and can be seen on the back of the paper of the page. And because we want to use the page, yeah, it is not pretty if the page is smudged like that. What you can do, you can stamp on the sticker paper, color it and cut and use it like this. I will make another video about this technique as soon as possible. With the technique I will show you today, you can make such banners or backgrounds easily. At the end of the video I will show you how it's done, and yeah, I hope you will like it. Another way to color the notebook pages or the planner pages is to use a simple crayon like I have used in this sample page. I have made a video about these spread, and I will give you the link to this video in the information of the video. Another sample of today's technique, of the transfer technique, I show you here. It's a page of an old bullet journal of mine. I have developed the technique during my time on the guest design team of Faber-Castell because I have used it on a canvas, but as you will see during the video, you can use this technique on any surface that you like. And the advantage of using it in a bullet journal is, as you can see, it doesn't bleed through the pages. I have made this page with the same technique and with my crayons. Yeah, nothing can be seen on the back of the page. Perfect. Another advantage of using the gelatos, I will show you later, is you can also use stencils. Now this is my actual bullet journal, and how I have made this cover I have showed you in another video. I will give the link in the video description as well. This is the first page of my bullet journal with my name on it, and as you can see here, you can use the same technique I will show you now with completely different color scheme, and this is a huge advantage. I have made this image with this picture using this photo, this older photo of mine. Yeah, and I covered it from the back with the gelatos. I will show you how it's done, and yeah, and trace through this image, and then color it, and this is the result. I show you this page to demonstrate how versatile this technique is, because it looks totally different than all the other pages I have made. So just because the choice of color. For this technique I use the gelatos made by Faber-Castell. They are very soft and water-soluble wax crayons, and you can paint with them on canvas, on sturdy paper, but for the bullet journal I just use them without water to prevent the pages from bending. For the transfer technique, you need an image you want to trace, and choice and a color of your choice. I use this brown this time, just to get some soft and blendable lines for my traced image. Yeah, I choose the page I want to paint and I cut the image to the size I need for my page. Please keep in mind that you can use just any part of your image. You do not have to trace every detail, just the details you want to see on your planner. Now cover the back of your image with the gelato, with a gelato color of your choice. You just have to color or cover the details, the parts of the image you want to trace. Yeah, Faber-Castell, gelato. And to achieve an even cover, I put the image to my window to just to see through where I have to color and cover the page from the back. Now that I have covered the whole page or just the areas I want to trace, I use this like a kind of transfer paper. Okay. Now place your image where you want to trace it and secure, for example, with this clip or with some kind of washi tape, just to make sure that it doesn't move while you are tracing the image. Now use a pencil or a ball pen to trace the parts of the image you want to draw on your page. As you can see here, I'm tracing the shape of my hand, but I do not want to copy this bag I have hold in my hand on the picture. So I just trace the fingers where I think the fingers could be and leave the bag. So you can kind of cheat with the details of your image. While tracing the image, keep checking if you have covered all the details you want. And if something is missing, go back and keep tracing. As you might recognize, it's not an exact copy of the image, but that's absolutely okay, because I'm going for an artsy look in my bullet journal or my planner or my notebook or even in my art journal. Now you can use your gelatos to color the image, and as I told you before, this color won't bleed through the page, and this is a huge advantage of using it as a painting material for your planner. So to achieve a kind of soft shading, I use some tools, as you can see later, and for the details I recommend using your favorite crayons and color the details with the crayon, with a sharp pencil, and anything you have in your stash. Again, the best way to prevent bleeding is to use no water at all. or any alcohol pads. For the soft blending, I use my scrapbooking supplies, and you can take some of the gelato color with a sponge like that. What I do is I huff a little bit of moisture onto the gelato, so like okay, and this makes it easier to get some of the gelato colors to your sponge. And please always use some scrap paper to make some tests how much color you have on your sponge, and to prevent any results you do not like. So if you are pleased with the amount of color, you can go to your image and color it and shade it, as you can see here. You can also take off some of the paint with an eraser, as you can see here. Now I will keep working on my image a little bit more without filming, and you will see the result in the next image. I have added some color to the face and to the hands, and colored the leaves and the hair. Made the single hair strands with my crayons, with my pens, and yeah, it looks pretty nice to me, but it's far from being done. I will keep going and add some background with stenciling, and yeah, like I've made the stenciling here, and with the gelatos as well. I will show you how it's done. Place your stencil to the areas of the image you want to color, and with the same material I have used to shade my image, I can stencil like with the sponge and with the gelatos. One favorite tool I use is a sock, because the sock is a cool tool everyone has in his stash. It's cheap and it's free, and yeah, an old sock will work wonders on your backgrounds. And now I promised you to show you how I color this this kind of banner I have made in my older bullet journal. First you write the text you want to see in your page, then you decide the size of the banner and kind of cover it with, for example, washi tape. Okay, and then you can use this washi tape like a kind of stencil. One tip I can give you to prevent the washi tape from sticking to the paper and tear off some of the paper: always put the washi tape on a piece of cloth first. That makes it less sticky, so it won't tear the paper. Then choose your shape, your banner shape. And now use the same technique like shading and stenciling onto your bullet journal page to create this text banner. It's so easy to do, and yeah, because it won't smudge the page, won't bleed through the page. It's always an option to color your pages, to give it a little bit of color, or as much as you like. Now carefully tear off your washi tape, and there you go. Looks cool, huh? It was so easy to do, and it doesn't bleed through. Yeah, and I love ya. I hope you liked it. See ya. I hope you liked the video. And thank you for watching.